There is a point in human development where external change becomes less important than internal order. Because chaos in life is often a reflection of unresolved chaos within. Not always, but often enough to notice a pattern. People search for new environments, new opportunities, new relationships, new beginnings, while carrying the same internal structure that created previous outcomes. So the scenery changes, but the experience repeats. Different place, same emotional patterns, same decisions, same results in different forms. This is why some people feel like they are starting over repeatedly. Not because life is unfair, but because the internal system has not been updated. A change in environment cannot fully compensate for a lack of change in behavior and thinking. That is why self-work is not optional for long-term transformation. It is foundational. But self-work is not glamorous. It is not instant. It is not always motivating. It often looks like repeating uncomfortable honesty with yourself, admitting patterns you wish were not there, and choosing different responses when old habits feel easier. It is slow correction, not dramatic reinvention. And because it is slow, many people underestimate it. They expect transformation to feel like a breakthrough moment, but most breakthroughs are actually accumulation points. A long series of small adjustments that finally becomes visible change, like pressure building quietly before release. Another important truth is this: emotion and maturity is not the absence of emotion, it is regulation of emotion. Many people misunderstand strength as suppression, but suppression creates pressure. Regulation creates clarity. To regulate emotion means you can feel deeply without being controlled completely by what you feel. You can experience anger without becoming destructive. You can feel sadness without losing direction. You can feel fear without abandoning responsibility. That is emotional stability, and emotional stability is one of the most powerful forms of intelligence because it determines how consistently a person can function under pressure. Talent without stability collapses easily. Ambition without stability burns out quickly. Relationships without stability break unnecessarily. But stability creates endurance, and endurance is what most meaningful outcomes require. Another layer of growth is awareness of cycles. Human behavior is cyclical. There are periods of motivation and periods of resistance, periods of quitting and periods of confusion, periods of connection and periods of withdrawal. Maturity is not eliminating cycles, it is learning how to navigate them without self-destruction. Instead of quitting during low phases, you learn to reduce intensity without abandoning direction. Instead of overcommitting during high phases, you learn to sustain pace. Balance is not static. It is adaptive control across changing internal states. That is why discipline is not rigid punishments. It is structured consistency across emotional variation. Without discipline, emotions dictate life. With discipline, emotions inform life but do not dominate it. There is also a deeper realization that arrives with time. Not everything needs to be responded to. Not every opinion requires correction. Not every insult requires defense. Transformation requires engagement. Selective response is a form of wisdom because energy is finite, attention is finite, and emotional bandwidth is finite. And maturity involves allocation. Where you place your attention is where your life quietly goes. So reacting to everything is a way of giving everything control over you. But choosing what deserves your response is a way of reclaiming direction. Silence, in some cases, is not weakness, it is control. Another important shift in perspective is understanding time differently. Most people think they lack time, but often they lack prioritization. Time is distributed equally, but intention is not. What people call no time is often no structured priority, because attention is scattered across too many directions. When priorities become clear, time feels more available. Not because hours increase, but because waste decreases. And finally, there is a simple but uncomfortable truth. You do not become what you wish for. You become what you repeatedly practice. Wishing is mental, practice is physical and behavioral. Wishes can inspire direction, but practice creates reality. So the question is never only, what do I want? It is also, what am I consistently doing that is shaping me toward or away from it? Because life does not respond to intensity of desire alone. It responds to repetition and of action.